Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. This time, or another review, specifically. This time of set 71807, Sora's Elemental Tech Mech. Came out this January. Comes with 209 pieces and 2 figures, Sora and a Wolf Mask Claw Warrior, specifically. Kai and the dragon on top. Sora on the side, and then showing off the mix and match customization feature of the mech line for these smaller mechs, obviously. And then just the dragon continued from the front of the box art on the side, but getting it open with the push tabs. There's probably 2 bags at most, maybe 3 if they really split them up. And it looks like there is indeed 2 bags and the instruction manual, which will probably just have the mech feature in the back again. Yeah. Do kind of wish they also put the rest of the sets of the line here. I don't know. I always just like looking at that, even though I think now I have most of the January wave for Dragons Rising, other than the dragon itself. That's the one guy I'm missing. The one set I'm missing, I guess I should say, I think, and maybe a 4+ set. But, whatever. Time to get this set built, and take a look at it. Alright, now that we have the set built, let's take a look first at the minifigures. First is Sora, and I think she looks very nice, very good. I think only minor differences have happened from her first design, from her minifigure in Season 1. Mainly, this one just has her hair out and has just the little mask instead of the full mask with, like, the cat ears. But she's got 2 facial expressions, one with the pink eyes, you know, to show she's using her elemental power, and then just an angry one with normal eyes. She does have the cat on the back, which I think, you know, looks nice, as well as the golden arm with arm printing, and just, you know, everything else looks good about her. I think she's a good looking figure. And then a Wolf Mask Warrior with sort of just back accessories. I wouldn't, maybe it's just, you know, meant to be sort of an ancient jetpack. Who knows? But he looks very nice. He's every other Wolf Mask Warrior. So if you haven't seen him, it's, you know, a lot of blue and purple, and he looks very good. He actually does have face printing, which I always find weird, because I figure they could do a blank head. I mean, the wolf mask's meant to cover it, but there's actually 2 facial expressions as well. One with the blue eyes, and then there's one with normal eyes. But I mean, I guess, you know, if you want to slap a hairpiece on him or just have him be bald without the mask, then that is an option. And then before we get on to the mech, there is the little tree, and you are able to, you know, stick your Wolf Mask Warrior to the tree. You can stick him to him in a different way too. You could, you know, use the studs on the back of the legs to stick him on. I'm just doing this because it's easy. And obviously, as you saw, his back accessory just popped off. But, you know, it's an alright, like, little accessory. Takes up, like, 5 pieces. So, it's not like cutting into the mech or anything. And it does actually have an interesting trunk piece, like, right here. It's just a molded piece I've never seen before. So, I'm sure it's probably been used in other stuff that I just haven't come across. But I thought it was interesting. The mech itself, this probably is my least favorite, I would say, of the small $20, $30 mechs they've done for Dragons Rising. At least, obviously, that I own. The other one that I don't really count is the Battle Pack mech, I guess, would be the worst, because it's like a 20-piece mech, but that one's more about the figures, so I don't hold that against that set. I think my main issue is I don't like the weapons for this one. And like thinking as like for a kid playing with them, these ones kind of suck. Like I guess you can just spin the sword around, which is an alright feature, but I think the other ones with like an actual like blade that's being held, or in Cole's case, it's a hammer, I think are just better. But you know, it's not the worst. Obviously, both arms very posable. Move them around all sorts of ways on the ball joint. Can't flex any elbow. There's no elbow joint there. Obviously, they are $20 mechs. So, and then same with the legs. They're on ball joints, so you can move them a lot of ways. And because of their size, you can display them in some funky poses. They are able to handle that. And I mean, I'm not poking very hard, but it takes a bit of force to knock them over. It has to generally be, I think, intentional to knock them over. Like, I can applaud them on that. They're fairly stable. And my table's kind of shitty, so it doesn't help. But then it's got a spinny blade as well. That I can see more kids liking. I mean, it can be fun to just spin that around. And then there's blades on the back too. All the mechs have some sort of something on the back there. See, it's not always perfectly stable, obviously. And then, obviously, fold this down, get Sora into a sitting position, and she pops right into the mech easily, and she is ready to go. All in all, a pretty good set. I would certainly not recommend against it. I do like the color scheme and stuff and all that. I think it's a fairly nice looking mech. I just don't like the weapons, I guess. That's really it. But also at the same time, I'm not really going to be playing with them all the time, so it's not a big deal at the end of the day. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, you want to see more LEGO reviews and LEGO content in general, leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.